Alright, so this was the one of the first splits of the year. I think it was 419. So should have had a queen back last week at the latest. The other hive that I removed the queen from, the same week I just saw a queen in there last week, but there were no eggs. So what I had done, I brought a frame of brood and 3 shook out frames of nurse bees or whatever from one hive, shoved them in here and did the same thing down there. So 4 frames of bees with 1 frame of brood in each hive. So first things first, I'm just going to feel the weight of this super. Let them know I'm here. Hello. Hello. Alright, hello. Oh. Yeah. Probably can't see it anyway. Let's put this on the ground here, I guess. Oh, so I'm going to check this first and make sure the queen didn't come back and start laying up here. Alright. Bees are using it somewhat. We'll just scooch these over real quick. These 3. Look at the middle ones. So, starting to cap those, very nice, it's delicious. Which is why I wanted to keep the numbers up, and so I boosted them, that brood frame. So let's put the lid back on that. And start getting this off like that. That frame looks like it's come apart. So we're going to start down here. Frame there looks like it's starting to come apart, so we'll look at that one last. So, brood nest frame, capping, different color wax, man. It's always interesting. So I'm gonna put look for a queen. Make sure you're not gonna smush a queen. You can shake these off, but there's not that many. You want to rile them up, so I'm just gonna lean it. Right here, just like that. In the shade, a little puff of smoke. Oh, capped honey. Capped honey. Capped honey. And you can't harvest that, but you just Better not. Let the bees keep that. And I have larvae. And some queen cells. Already. So tear that off. You ain't allowed to do that. You just got here. Before I go rupture everything, let me see if she's on this frame. Alright, so I'm going to smoke hit this. I don't know if the camera can see it, but there's some larvae in there. And then I'm going to grab that queen cell chunk there. Missed. And if you get nervous about where the queen is, you can always just shake the frame off. Still missed. Run the smoke, get that back in the hive. The brood was facing this way. So I guess we'll get a cage ready. I don't see her, but same thing. I'm just gonna move a queen cup. I think these are really old queen cups. I don't think they're recent. They're very dark in color. Oh, I'm sorry. Frame of brood already. So there was none a week ago. Must have just got back and started laying. Try to speed up a little bit. say I don't see her. Also do got this thingy dingy. Cover this part of the hive I've looked at already. What's he doing? I'm scraping the wax off the bottom of these frames to discourage swarm cell construction. And they're not dumb. They can build them really fast, or they can then move and stick them up in the middle of the frame more. Had a hive do that. That was really cool. Put them in an angle, like a 45-degree angle, so they weren't dangling. Oh, heavy frame, full of honey. So I might as well look at every frame. This is the one that's a little broken. Yeah, it is split. So what I can try to do is remember to bring some glue and some nails. Okay, so now we're going to try to put this back together. Didn't see her. Saw some good brood. Yeah. We tear it in the bottom box. Why, certainly. So we're gonna proof these. And go ahead and drop the cleaning scooter on here. Not sure which way it was. bit. Work in a little bit. Yeah. Now what? Well, let's see. If we take the super and set the super on its side over here. Back over there in the shade. Okay. Yeah. Get that stuff off now. Don't always. But since the queen's not secure, I'm gonna go ahead and scrape that off. Alright. Give another shot here. Too. I'm guessing the queen's in the other box. Pretty frame, a little pollen and honey. I don't know what the angle is. What I do with those, letter B for bee bread. Brood. Wow. So that's using old recycled frame. Get some nice brood. Real light. Thought I saw her. Don't need to. It's so much smoke. Let's turn that down a little bit. Here she is. Rattling our right there. Right there. Right there. Nice. Look. Alright. Alright, so she's over there. Just make these a little quicker. Good. It's an older frame. Oh, I mean a repurposed frame maybe. You say. Nectar. Nectar. You can sometimes skip them, but I like to check them all. Yeah, this one's kind of empty-ish. That's a newer frame. So, all right. Which is one that's all packed out. So what you can do is scooch that over. Maybe encourage them to hit that one a little harder. It's pretty flat. Let's do it this way. That's the way they were facing each other. So I just rotated them. That's great. Oh, oh, oh. That was a drone. Big drone landed on my finger, went brrrr. Invaders taking my food. Alright, Queenie's in here. Cool. Alright, same thing. Is this less developed? Kinda, sorta. Take one that's fully developed. I'm gonna put that against the side. Oh, no, no, it's just got pollen in it, so I don't want to do that. Maybe move it one closer. That's what this one looks like. Oh, no, that's brood. So we don't want to mess with this side. As far as the order goes. What's he doing? What's he doing? So the thought was there's brood here, pollen frame. I don't want to disrupt where that pollen is in relation to this brood. The rest of this is all nectar. Cap frames in here. This frame here was over here, and that frame was over there. I just swapped them so they can develop this one out faster. And I'm not going to smoke them, although, yeah, one little puff. One little puff down here. Alright, put my tools down. And I'm going to squat, so when you pick up beehives, don't do this. You got to get under them. Right. You clear your ground so you don't trip over stuff. Go for it. Something like that. So then what I do is queen right, waiting for a queen back, that kind of stuff. So, queen right. Ta-da! So this one here to the right, I'm not even going to look at, nor that little one, that one there. So that's next.